Guys, how cool is Tokyo?
Very.
One, two, three.
Ooh,
Tokyo
peaked audio. There
is
you go.
amazing.
This is only one of the reasons.
Why did nobody tell me that it was so easy to get good scotch at a 7-Eleven in a can?
It's too easy.
Scotch and soda in a can, yes.
It's too easy. I had too much.
If there's one company that has been consistently making splashes over the last year or so, it might be Oppo. You only need to think back to the Oppo Find X, one of the first phones to bring a motorized camera in order to achieve the full screen experience. The Oppo Reno came thereafter, wowing us first in Switzerland with its shark fin or mountainous pop-up camera, and then the final realization of the 10x zoom concept that was announced almost 2 years ago. Jaime Rivera and Isa Rodriguez join me on this episode as we talk about this phone that continues to impress us, and what better place for Oppo to continue our journey with the Reno 10x zoom than Tokyo, Japan.
The Tokyo is the New York of the Orient.
Yeah, of
it
Asia.
just is. It's the most complex city I've been to.
And
Like,
everything works.
Everything works, but everything is complicated. Like finding an exit in a metro station is complicated.
Those are really
Understanding
big.
how to order ramen in the ramen street is complicated.
And finding Ramen Street is
And
complicated.
finding ramen street is complicated.
This is definitely one of those cities where you have to know. Like, if you know, then you know.
Yeah.
And it's regardless of how advanced of a city it is, cash.
It's a cash
Yeah.
city.
It's a cash city. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. But have you noticed at all during your time here yet what kinds of tech people use, like what the digital culture is like?
Oh my
iPhones.
god!
It's an iPhone
Everybody
culture.
has an iPhone.
There are a lot,
I don't see very many people with AirPods, for example, like you see in the States.
but there are a lot of truly wireless.
There are, but not AirPods.
Yeah, exactly.
They skew towards quirky technology.
Yes.
If
It's
you've noticed,
quirky.
right?
If it's not quirky, it's convenient. I think those are the two ways of
Yeah.
looking at it. Those are the
Yeah.
two cultures of tech
I
here.
mean, their billboards here have speakers.
Yeah, everything talks. They actually had an announcement in MWC Shanghai for an in-display front-facing camera.
It says that there is no loss in quality when compared to another mainstream selfie phone. I'm like, define mainstream.
So, of course, if you compare it to other brands who don't focus on the selfie camera, they'd probably still be better. So
Maybe so.
But
I mean, yeah, my eyes look bigger and
I love it. No, but I mean, speaking as someone who does use the beauty mode, and there are a lot of people, even if you say or you feel that they don't use the beauty mode, they probably do, especially with women.
oh, I can tell you a couple
yeah.
of my friends that are, my God, I can't recognize them at the gym, but they look amazing in their photos.
But see, that's the thing though. Every girl knows their angles, and this is just an added layer, the beauty mode, and it just makes it so much easier if it's built in.
All I know is that when I turn all that stuff on, my freckles go away, and I'm offended because I proudly inherited my freckles. They are a defining feature. Even people on YouTube comments are like, "Damn, I didn't know you had freckles."
Dude, listen,
Like, that's
I
right.
remember how I looked 10 years ago, and I didn't look that good as when I see myself with filters.
Oh man. So yeah, regardless, in display front facing camera, all Easton wants is that beauty mode built in. That's how it should be.
But I'm curious to see how they'll apply it.
Support for the Pocket Now Weekly comes from Oregon State University. Earn your Oregon State MBA 100% online from wherever you are. Choose from special tracks in organizational leadership, business analytics, marketing, and supply chain and logistics management. Each track is designed with feedback from industry partners as a direct response to market needs, and courses are taught by faculty who have extensive real-world business experience. Oregon State is a nationally ranked leader in online education, and its College of Business is AACSB accredited, a distinction that only 5% of the world's business schools can claim. Your global network of peers, along with a robust alumni base and employer network, will be in your corner, committed to your success. You earn the same accredited MBA as an on-campus student, and you'll learn alongside accomplished leaders from around the world. Get where you're going faster with the Oregon State MBA. Learn more at mba.oregonstate.edu/pocketnow.
So in the past, we've got dash charging, which is pretty much what we had with Oppo's VOOC.
VOOC, yes.
Yes.
But now Vivo just launched their 120 watt charger.
Okay,
Dude, 50% battery in 8 minutes.
My first question. This is my first gut reaction when I see that kind of stuff. We already went through battery debacles in the past. Obviously, it was Samsung, which was high profile. Who's not going to be worried that 120 watts?
So here's the thing. First of all, we have to remember all the benefits of power deliver.
Fast charging seems like the perfect practical feature of a phone that works really well for your kind of content, Isa. Like, how do you feel about fast charging?
I use the Oppo Find X Lambo edition
Yeah.
for such a long time because that was the fastest charging phone when it came out. It was 0 to 130 minutes. I would literally not charge, plug it in as I do my makeup, and it'd be done.
Yeah.
But if that thing can deliver 120 watts to my laptop,
I was about
and
to
so the only problem with proprietary technology, and this is the point that I'm trying to make, is literally the fact that it's proprietary.
Yeah.
That it only works with their products, and so one of the approaches that I really like was that Huawei supercharger for the MacBook X Pro, because that thing could scale down whether you're connecting an iPhone to it or you're connecting the laptop. It'll adapt to whatever it's connected to.
Oh, that's how it works. So now we can talk about this. It's
What were these guys doing in Reno, Nevada, by the way? Out of all names.
the only bummer, and this is something that I will always harp on. And I know a lot of people think I'm such a niche user, but I am. I mean, it's just the way it is. I'm disappointed generally when the video capabilities can't use all the lenses. This is one of those phones that does that. But that is probably the only significant bummer because we just got a good update while we were here.
Oh yeah,
on the phone, and
Jaime
you guys
discovered that you could do night mode for all
Wide angle night mode.
Yeah.
which is a step forward.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Step
so this is again my first experience with the Reno. Number one, I did not expect it to be this bulky.
Yes.
That's my thing. It's heavy. It's a heavy phone.
And so I had no experience with the phone whatsoever. And so I walk out and I just start snapping photos. And I'm like, okay, either the display on this phone is really good or the camera's actually not bad or both.
Yeah, exactly.
It turns out it's both. Dude, I took some photos at 10x Hybrid from Mount Fuji, which is another thing. I mean, you got to be really bold to want to establish a tour to a mountain that's really hard to see in the season.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And use and make it clear that your phone is the only one that can get shots like this.
Yeah.
This
But
blue
my
one,
thing
this
is,
blue one over here.
I just really want the pink one. So in
Is there a pink
China,
one?
yeah,
There's.
there's a pink one in China, but it's only available in
There's
China.
that blue if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, they're all really good, and like you said, it's flat on the back. There's just a tiny nub there that's really easy to pick at when you're holding the
Was
phone.
it called Rodot?
Dude, and wide angle night mode, man. That's what we liked about the P30 Pro.
And that's a new feature, so we still have more. We gotta just test it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you'll notice that we're sitting here in Tokyo. We're talking about Oppo and the Oppo Reno 10 times zoom. Not once did we mention the Sony Xperia 1.
Why?
I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro after the fact, so this guy can get some rest.
Sorry about that.
No, you're all good, brother. And on that note, thank you so much for watching on the YouTube side. If you're watching the highlight reel, don't forget to head over to the full audio podcast to listen to the entire discussion using whatever podcasting app you choose. You can follow all of us on social media. Jaime is at Jaime_Rivera, and Isa Rodriguez is found at Sisa Said. That's SISASAID. Isa is also doing her own thing on YouTube now, so if you head over to YouTube, just put into that search box, Isa Does Tech. She's doing tech lifestyle from the female perspective. Paganow is at Paganow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, in English and Espanol, where you can find more news on the Paganow Daily and Paganow Adario every weekday. Catch up with what we're talking about at paganow.com/podcast, and you can make your voices heard by emailing us, podcast@paganow.com. We would also really love your feedback through reviews and ratings on Google, Apple, Spotify, Overcast, or wherever you might be streaming us. Here for the highlight reel, don't forget to get into the comments section to let us know what you think as well, and drop some likes and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, we're all back from Tokyo, Japan by now, probably just still getting over our jet lag. So, tell you what, we're going to see you in our respective studios once again next week. Until our next episode, we'll just say sayonara.